Everyone, it's me back at again. 今天又来跟大家分享英语学习的方法。先交代一下背景，我是自学英语，非英专生。那目前从事的工作是招聘外国人来中国教英语和英语博主。英语是我生活中必不可少的一部分了。人生的安排就是这么的意外。Okay, let's get started. First, if you want to speak English, you need access to a lot of English materials. I watch English TV shows pretty much every day, and for me, this is the most effective way of learning English because I want to speak like a native, so I want to learn the most authentic English expressions from the TV show. And I treat watching English TV shows in the same concept as reading a book, completing an assignment. We're not watching it just for fun, we're watching it for learning English. Sometimes I would also watch social and political news to advance my terminology. And now you have access to a lot of English resources, right? So how are you going to utilize them? I would say go over what you have learned every day. I know a lot of people feel embarrassed to have a conversation with other people or express themselves in the beginning. I suggest you start by having a conversation with yourself using the contents you have learned today. Trust me, this is a really good way to self-learn English for the socially awkward person. I am one of them. I work as a foreign teacher recruiter and I talk to them pretty much every day. So during the interview, I'm not only talking about English teaching, curriculum structure, but also introducing to them what is it like to live in China as a foreigner, how each city presents different history, culture, and lifestyle in China. And in this way, everything I learn and say are in perfect sync. So today, we're gonna have a conversation with a native English teacher and sharing some useful techniques to learn English.
成年人如何自学英语
Don't worry about making everything perfect. Never worry about that, actually, I'd say. Is to try and do at least a little bit of practice every single day. It's so much better to do 1 hour every day than it is to do 10 hours on one day.
到底要不要背单词
When we play musical instruments, for example, we don't just memorize notes, we play them until our body knows what they are. You try to use that new word in 3, 5, or 10 of your own sentences.
Yeah.
如何培养对语言的兴趣
When you're speaking about something really interesting with your friends, I bet you love using Chinese. Here's the point. It's not because Chinese is interesting, it's because the thing you're talking about is interesting. If all the grammar books are telling you to read stories about zoos and farm animals and stuff, maybe some kids love that, that's great.
Yeah.
But if you've got some kid who's like, cows again, I don't really care about cows. But he loves spaceships, right? Then teach him the word for spaceship. Why not?
I had an amazing talk with this teacher from italki and I genuinely learned so much from him. italki is a global online language learning platform. They provide one-on-one language lessons with native teachers and personalized learning plan, and pay as you go when you're taking each class.
Before we end this, I just want to say, don't pursue perfect English because there isn't. The first thing we need to do is to take action and then improve. Alright, bye!